Hi, everyone. This is chapter 12, page 43. It says, a watering can contains 980 milliliters of water. So let's draw that out right now. All right, so I have a watering can. I'm going to use a bar model this time. And I have 980 milliliters. I'm going to put ml of water, W. Some water is used to water the plants. So out of this over here, some of this water, bam, I don't know how many that is used to water the plants. So I'll put water. All right. It says, in the end, 350 milliliters of water are left. So if some are used to water the plants, then over here, 350 milliliters is left. And it says how much water is used to water the plants. And I know that I'm taking something, I'm splitting it apart into what we water and what's left. I know I am subtracting. So over here, I have 980 minus 350. And you guys can do that on your own. Let's look at number 6. A baker has 2,000 grams of flour. So I'll do another bar model. Here's 2,000 grams of flour. Put an F for flour. He uses 425. So out of this flour, he's going to use 425 grams of it. I'm going to put a U for used, which means the other side is what's left. And I don't know, again, how much is left, so I'll put a question mark on what's left. It says, what is the mass of the flour left? So I know that if I'm taking something apart, I am subtracting again. So here's 2,000. And I'm going to take away 425. And when you do this, please be careful. Watch the regrouping over your zeros. I'm going to regroup some of this for you right now. So I know I can't do 0 minus 5. I know I can't regroup from this 0. I can't regroup from this 0, which means I'm going to regroup from the 2. That 2 becomes a 1. This 0 first becomes a 10, and then I can now regroup. That 10 is going to become a 9, so this is going to become a 10, because take 1 away, add 10 more. And then for this to become a 10, regroup from the 10, take 1 away, it becomes a 9, and this becomes a 10. All right, so go ahead and do this yourself, and once you finish, this will be in grams. Make sure you give your answers in kilograms and grams as well when you answer this. All right, let's do page 44. It says, Max buys 875 grams of nuts on Monday. So here's Max, and he's going to buy 875 grams of nuts, and I'm going to put an M for here because it's going to be Monday. And he's going to buy 955 grams of nuts on Tuesday. So since Tuesday, he's buying more nuts. I'm going to make my bar model a little bit bigger. So here's 955 grams on Tuesday. It says, what is the total mass of nuts he buys? So if I want the total mass of nuts, that means I want both of these together. And when I put things together, I know I'm adding. So 875 plus 955. And you guys can do this on your own. Number 8. Mrs. Spence has 4 bottles of orange juice. So I'm going to draw my 4 bottles of orange juice. Here's 1 bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, and 4 bottles. Each bottle contains 125 milliliters of juice. So here's 125 in this one, 125 in this one, 125 in this one, and of course this one also has 125. She pours all the juice into an empty container. How much orange juice is in the container? So if she's pouring all these juices into one container, That means I wanted to put all these together. Now I can add 125 plus 125 plus 125 plus 125. But I know an easier way of doing that, because I'm doing repeated addition, is I'm going to multiply. Because here I have 4 groups of 125, or 125 times 4. And when I answer this, I want to make sure that I answer this in milliliters, because that's how much they are, milliliters. All right, so once you finish this, you have finished page 44.